Hey, bud. What's going on? Oh, screamy boy. Hi. Hello. What's up, buddy? Get the live loaded on the monitor. There we go. I gotta bring the volume up on the mixer. Burby bro. Oreo. Hey, buddy. Are you a good boy? I love you. Burby bro. And let's share the live out. Rah. Mm-mm-mm. I hear a Bob dog. I hear a Bob dog. I hear a Bob dog. Are you yelling at the puppy? Hello, how's it going? How's your Friday going? Yeah, his name is Oreo. Yeah, Oreo is a 21-year-old Red Lord Amazon, and he is a rescue. I rescued him when he was a hatchling. The breeder wanted to euthanize him because he's missing his right foot and wouldn't make her profit. So we stepped in, and he's been my buddy ever since. If you want to read his origin story, zachhertz.com/Oreo. Zachhertz.com/Oreo has his origin story. Hi, buddy. Oh, I forgot to wash towels today, bud. I forgot to wash towels today. We'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. It is super warm today, bud. Berber, do you have any weekend plans, bud? Do you got any weekend plans? What up, what up? How's it going? Hi, buddy. Today's Friday. That means you get a special snack today. Yeah. You get a WALNUT today. Hey, Ryomi, how are you? Do you like your chin scratches? Yeah, do you like your chin scratches? Here, can I see your face real quick? Yeah, I'm trying to see what that is, buddy. You got some like clumps on your feather. You're doing good? That's great to hear. Oya and I are doing alright. I'm on second day of my medication. And one of the fun side effects is itchiness. So that's been crazy for the last 48 hours. Fortunately, today is not as bad as yesterday, but I'm hoping that once the medication has accumulated in my system and my body's gotten used to it, that'll go away. And I have to check for rashes. That's always fun. Y'all have any fun weekend plans? Hey, Turtle, how are ya? The usual crowd is starting to filter in, bud. It always takes a couple minutes for the live to pick up a bit. Yeah. Unlike TikTok, which slams you with a bunch of craziness right off the bat, most of the time. Is the itching responsible for the Gold Bond lotion? I have no idea. I'm not a lotion user. I hate the feeling of that shit on my skin. Lacey and I had this conversation yesterday actually about suntan screen. Suntan lotion. Wow. Sunscreen. Because she's outside all day working with the kiddos. And I was like, I would rather sweat my ass off and wear a long sleeve shirt than have to put on sunscreen. Which reminds me, I need to buy some more of those UV protective shirts. Gotta at least get one for the summer. To relax as much as possible over the weekend? Hell yeah. Nice. Turtle, how's Mighty Roo doing? Ruber. Hi. It was so cute. I was in the shower earlier, and Oreo goes in the bathroom with me to get misted and to get a steam bath. And when I'm in the shower, he gets very loud. I don't know if it's the fact that he can't see me or what, but he started doing some like new whistles today that I've not heard him do before. And when he starts to like get real loud, I start whistling with him because it calms him down. And I'll whistle quietly, and it'll get him to quiet down too. But I was just doing some random whistles, and then he started trying to experiment with whistles, and I was like, "Yeah, do that, buddy. Good job." What's up, Potato? We're doing well. How are you? Sorry, he's working extra tonight. All right, that's good for the paycheck. Do you guys get to spend any time together over the weekends? He's a very intelligent berber. Huh. Yeah, you're too smart for your own good sometimes. Like, Oreo knows that I'm blind. Like, knows it, lives it. And he knows that when he's doing something that's going to get him in trouble, or he doesn't want to be picked up, he moves quietly and, like, hides on his cage. Or he'll, like, run away. Like, if he's on my bed and I'm trying to pick him up, he'll, like, run super fast. He's like, haha, Dad, you can't see me. I'm going to escape. Or, I had a plate with some, or a bowl, sorry, a bowl with peanut butter pretzels in it. I have it. So, my bed is to my right, and from me right now, and between the chair that I'm sitting in and the bed is a little TV tray that y'all sent me off our Amazon wish list a while back, like a couple years ago for my birthday. And I put the bowl on it behind my laptop, like far away from Oreo. Well, I grabbed my laptop to do something and didn't even think about it. As quiet as a ninja, Oreo gets up on the table and starts trying to eat the peanut butter pretzels, but his beak hit the edge of the bowl and it like made the little glass chime sound, and I was like, no, 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 no. Oh yeah, you don't like me saying no. Yeah, you don't like being scolded. Huh. You know the word no. Oh, glad you're doing well, Potato. For us, same old, same old. I forgot to upload a video today. I had it recorded and totally forgot to upload it. So I'll be putting a video out tomorrow. And I'm working on a blog post. Now that I got my website figured out again, I'm going to upload that here shortly. I'm just putting some final touches to it. I had to spend about 4 hours the other day dismantling my website. Hubby works all weekend. Probably going to work on a house project over the weekend. Nice. That's always fun. You need to reseed your lawn. Oh. I actually liked doing that as a kid and gardening, because we had one of those seed disperser thingies that's like on wheels and you pull the lever and it like spins the seeds out. I loved doing that as a kid. It was so fun. My school had a bunch of fields, and they would come in like once a month with this machine that would punch holes in the ground and take out like these spiral chunks of sod to aerate the soil. And as kids, we would find those little chunks and like play with them because they were cool. It was like a spiral of root and dirt. Your wife likes the seed spreader too. Don't take that out of context. Your wife likes the seed spreader too. Nice. It's just fun. It's fun. I liked mowing the lawn as well. But then my grandma started getting real fancy with like the garden and the lawn, and so I wasn't allowed to cut the grass because she didn't put like physical barriers around the good plants. And so I was not allowed to go out there and mow the lawn, because if I took out one of her bushes or one of her small plants that she was growing, I would never hear the end of it. Start my own lawn business? Hell yeah. Actually, what I would love to do, if I could find someone to drive, get a little herd of goats, like 5 or 6 goats, and rent them out to people to clean up like the brush around their property and other stuff that they want to get rid of. Because goats love eating non-stop. And then you just put 2 goats in, the other 4 hang out and chill, and then those 2 goats get full, and you swap out the other in for the other 2. I think goats will eat stinging nettles too, which is, ow. There's a lady in Washington that does the goat thing. She makes pretty good money around this time of year. It's definitely one of those things that is for sure a seasonal gig. Dude, you just sneezed in my hair. Really? Bro, I'm so polite to you. When I have to sneeze, I don't sneeze towards you. I turn away. You can't offer me the same courtesy. That's just rude. Ooh, goat's milk. Hell yeah. Goats are just adorable. They're a pain in the ass, but they're adorable. I'm sure I've said this on here, but we used to have goats when I was a kid, and they had this giant field to run around in, and my dad was a mechanic as a hobby, and we had a few cars out in the field, and these goats would like jump up on the car. They would like try to rip the tires off. They would headbutt the mirrors. Like, they would just do all sorts of crazy shit to these cars. If I remember right, one of our goats kicked out one of the windows in the car. Berber Turtle said, "Bless you for the sneeze." Goats make the best milk for soaps and lotions. That's pretty cool. I do love good soap. That's one of my, like, in my to-go bag, like my shit's hit the fan, time to go bag. I don't have it anymore because I used it, but I had a little bottle of Dr. Bronner's soap, and then I had a little bottle of dish soap. I cannot talk. I don't ever want to be without soap. Like, I have the recipe for making soap, like, memorized. Well, like the basics. You had a goat in Iraq? Hell yeah. Named Billy, he would go on patrols with you? Aw. Did he get like a little vest like some of the dogs do? Like the bulletproof vest? There's a movie about a lady. Oh, her name is Megan, and she goes into the military, and she gets to work in the canine division. I don't know what that unit's called, but they work with like the bomb finding dogs and all that. And the movie's it's okay, but the book, the book's good. Or was it a documentary? I don't remember. But Hollywood got a hold of the movie, and it's okay. But those dogs are very intelligent. They can like understand, I think, 200 to 600 commands, and you can string them together, and the dog knows what to do. He would headbutt cars and other vehicles. That is hilarious. The goats really don't care. They don't. They're just like, oh yeah, see if you're stronger than my head. I'm having trouble talking today. Speaking of stringing commands together, I'm having trouble stringing words together. Milk soap with coffee in it? Nice.
Do you want to do purple minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm just coming back from upstairs.
Are you okay?
Yeah. My mom shared a dream and it made me cry.
Oh. About her dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's been having those recently.
What?
She's been having those recently. Thank you, bro.
Yeah. Hi, Bubba. Can I pet you?
Can you look at on this side of his face?
Yeah, where the fluffy is.
Is it a fluffy or
He's got a fluffy like blowing in the wind. He probably keeps touching his eye.
I've tried to get it, but it's like stuck. Ow.
Oh, well, Fluffy just fell onto your face.
Everyone's saying hi to you. Ryomi said hi.
Can I pet this side of your face?
And I'm assuming Turtle's gonna say hi to you.
Can I pet this side of your face? Hi, Turtle.
Turtle and Ryomi said hi.
Got it. Now can I get the one off your dad?
No. He's like, I decorated Dad.
Got it. Okay.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
Alright, let's get you set up for a walnut, eh? We don't have any towels, unfortunately. I forgot to wash some, so we will use we'll use a pillowcase. Oh, that's my good pillowcase. I don't want to use that pillowcase. I do need to replace all my sheets, though. Buy some new ones. Hold on, Bubba. fine with this one getting used. I don't care about this one as much. Megan Levy. That's the lady's name. I knew it would come to me. There you go, bud. There's your water. Let's get you some. Let's get you a walnut. Oh, working with the dogs is a really tough school. If I was in the military, I'd want to work with puppies. I'd bust my ass just to be able to do that. I love dogs. Berber, I didn't just say that I love dogs. You misheard me. Alright, bud. You ready? Get off the edge of the chair. Get off the edge of the chair, bud. Standing on the edge of the chair doesn't make the walnut come faster for you, okay? Alright, let me know if you all have trouble seeing him. Oh, hey, Mary. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. How's life going? I love birds more than dogs, but yes. Guys, I have to say that. Oreo was nice to Lacey? Yes, indeed. You guys seem perfect. Alright. You've been working a lot. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Alright, while he's nomming on his walnut, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. bud. Hey, did you not get the walnut open? You got it open a little bit. You want to help? You want some help? There you go. That was a tough one, huh? Even I had trouble with it. Hi, bud. My hair is so long? Yes, indeed. But it's getting chopped off here in a couple of weeks. The Oreo Show, brought to you by Walnuts. Are you a happy boy? Yeah. Burby, bro, my Oreo, he's my little snuggly bro. Burby, bro, Oreo, he's my little snuggly bro. Bronky. Can I get him to bark? I don't know. Bark, go. Yeah, I might be able to get him. I might be able to get him to bark once he's done eating. Okay, I'll be right back, bub. I'll be right back. Hey, Bubba. Do you hear the puppy barking? The weather's getting real nice, so that means I can start opening my window during the day. And Oreo gets to go outside now. Yeah. Oreo said you're interrupting my snack. Yes, I'm sorry, buddy. How dare I try to host a YouTube stream while you're eating a snack? Oh, you guys got downpours? Aw. I'm all for rain. Bring on as much rain as you want, Washington. Our fire season's gonna be starting here soon, and we need all the rain. Yeah, doesn't Nebraska get kind of like dry? It's not desert, but I don't know. I've only been to Nebraska like twice. Rained all morning in Illinois. Nice. Well, isn't there like a bunch of winds, weather systems moving in through like Texas and stuff right now? I think they had like a tornado or something today. Drought. That was the word I was looking for. You sent Turtle Y'all Storm. What are you getting upset about, Bubba? What are you getting upset about? Now I'm thinking about soap. I want to stockpile like a year's worth of soap. I found this really good Castile soap on Amazon that's like half the price of Dr. Bronner's. And it's like 35 a gallon, which is really cheap. Because Bronner's is like 80 a gallon. And it's basically the same thing. And then I saw these little travel sized bottles of dish soap. And I was like, hell yeah. I use dish soap for everything. Like cleaning Oreos bowls and toys and stuff. Is that a good walnut, bub? Do you guys remember a kid show from the 90s called Zaboomafoo? It's me and you and Zaboomafoo. Well, apparently, like yesterday I woke up and it was on the TV and it like Oreo watched a good 5 hours of Zaboomafoo yesterday. Hey, Barbara, we're doing good. How are you? It's all good, Barbara. Hi, buddy. Burr, we don't throw walnut shells on the floor. Never heard of the show? Yeah, it's a kid show from like the 90s, early to 2000s. I loved it as a kid. It's about the Kratt brothers, Chris and something, and they have a lemur, and then it's like claymation, I think. Like a lot of it's live action, and then they do like kind of like Mr. Rogers, where they part of it's live action, and then they go into like a make believe world, and I think that's claymation. Barbara, how are you doing? I wish YouTube showed me how people watch my content. Are they on computers or phones or smart TVs? They give me a lot of data, but I don't have access to that. You watch on your phone? Okay. Yeah, I primarily watch YouTube on my phone. Just got home and you're relaxing? Hell yeah. Well, you tuned in at a great time. Humble Bell. Yeah. What's more relaxing than watching Oreo eat a walnut? Well, watching him sleep would be relaxing. Yeah. It is so cute when you fall asleep on my chest. It's so cute. You get all. I'm gonna see. You get right up against my chin and you snuggle in and you go to sleep. And then I can't move because if I do, you'll wake up. Stop throwing walnut shells on the floor. Yeah, buddy, I'm sleepy. This medication can cause drowsiness. So maybe it'll fix my sleep schedule. That'd be nice. And if one more doctor tries to put me on non-24 medication again, I'm gonna be very grumpy. Every doctor. Have you tried non-24? What's up, Orange? How are you? Oh yeah, I've stepped on many a walnut shells because after the live I try to find them all and I might miss one or two and I get up in the middle of the night to take a piss and I wake up the entire house cussing out the walnut. We've been good. How are you? Someone's moving furniture around upstairs, bub. I feel like stepping on walnut shells is my dad's, like, from the afterlife revenge for me leaving Legos out all over the floor. He'd be like, pick up your Legos. I'm like, Dad, but they're neatly sorted into piles. And if I put them back in the unorganized bucket, I'll have to spend an hour digging through them to find the right pieces I need. I did not celebrate Easter. We had a barbecue here, but I didn't go because my nerve pain was acting up and Oreo was real clingy that day, so I dipped out. I did eat a caramel chocolate bunny, so that counts as celebrating, right? Berber, I'm out of milk duds. Yeah, I'm almost out of milk duds. It's very sad. I thought 2 boxes would last longer, but it's a dollar store milk duds, so not that many. Good night, Marius. Sleep well. Have a great day at work if you work tomorrow. Give the puppies snuggles and scritches for me. Yeah, we've been trying to go live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays and Saturdays. The Saturday ones are still kind of hit and miss, but Milk Duds are your favorite movie candy? Yeah, same. I mean, Milk Duds are one of my favorite candies, period, but they're quiet. They last a while. Because see what I do. I take a Milk Dud, I put it in my mouth, and I melt all the chocolate off of it, and then I sit there and, like, play with the caramel on my tongue, and, like, shape it and roll it and flatten it out. Kind of like you would do with gum. I do that with caramels. So, it might take me, like, 20 minutes to eat a single Milk Dud. Remember, are you rubbing your face on the chair? That's so cute. It does count. Nice. I'm very, like, methodical when it comes to, like, eating stuff. Like, if I'm eating to eat because I'm hungry, that's one thing. But if I'm just, like, just snacking, I will, like, deconstruct the food or candy in my mouth. I have, like, oral fixation. Like, that whole thing that, like, chewing gum during a test will help you. Totally. For sure. It did. At school, I always had, like, a giant pack of gum on me. I'd always have, like, cinnamon gum. The best flavor of gum. Can I have the chair back? Do you want to come here? I wonder if twitchiness or, like, shakiness is a side effect of this medication, because I'm a little shaky right now. Yeah, hold on, bub. Hey, bud. Well, I found part of a walnut shell. I found half of it. Judging on the size of that, there's at least one or two more pieces around here somewhere. Oh, found the rest. He dropped them in pretty much the same area. That's cool. Thanks, bud. Oh, I got the stupid Zabootmufu song stuck in my head now. Chewing gum keeps you from crying when cutting onions? Really? You eat Milk Duds the same way I do? Hell yeah. Like, any candy that has, like, a layer and a layer and a layer, I will, like, work it until I've stripped every layer off of it. Peanut M&Ms, I do that to them as well. I will like take off the hard sugar crystal shell, and then once that's removed, I'll take the chocolate off, and then I'll split the peanut in half, and then I'll chop that into quarters. And goldfish, I will bite them along the seam so they split in half. Berber. Are you my bobo? Well, next time I'm cutting onions, I will have to give it a try. Technically, I don't cry from cutting onions. It's never affected me. One bonus to, I guess, having my eyes taken out. I guess my tear ducts are always draining, so I don't know. Dude, I love a good chocolate peanut. Ooh, chocolate covered almonds. Well, okay, chocolate covered nuts in general. Walnuts, almonds, pistachios, pecans. There's a store here where you can buy bulk chocolate covered nuts. So expensive. It's like $10 a pound or something. In Olympia, there was a place you could buy them, but it was not that expensive. I like the peanut butter M&Ms. Ooh, and Reese's Pieces. Don't get me started on Reese's Pieces. Love those things so much. I feel like we always talk about candy on my lives. Candy or junk food? Now I want a milk dud. Don't eat on camera. Don't eat on camera. Oreo is a pretty bird. 100%. Worst candy ever? Circus peanuts. Those things are fucking disgusting. Wait, M&Ms make a fudge? Or are you saying fudge with M&Ms on it? Either way, yes. Good and plenties. Wait, what are good and plenties? Oh, candy corn sucks. I've never been a fan of candy corn. Okay, actually, that's not true. I don't know if they still make it or if it was a limited edition. They made fruit flavored candy corn when I was in my teenage years. And I actually kind of liked that. But the regular candy corn, no. Also, that shit hurts my teeth so much. Hold on. They have M&Ms that are stuffed with fudge. Lacey, we're going to the grocery store. I love fudge. Like I love going to DQ and getting a cold fudge shake. It's one of my favorite shakes. Or I'll do just a straight cold fudge shake, but add a little coffee flavoring to it. It's the best. And the hot fudge you get on the hot fudge sundaes from McDonald's, I've literally asked them just to fill a cup up with that. I don't care. I don't care about the ice cream, and they won't do it. Sir, I don't know how to charge for that. I will give you $5. That's way more than what it costs. Just take one of the hot fudge sundae containers and fill it with hot fudge. And don't ask questions. What I do in the privacy of my friend's car with hot fudge, that's my business, not yours. I'm trying to think of other worst candy. I hate them now as an adult, but I loved them a lot as a kid. Bottle caps, the bottle caps candy. I tried them recently. Ugh. Craziest thing I would do for an adrenaline rush. Craziest thing? I mean, I have a few things I'm thinking of, but I'm trying to figure out the craziest. Probably. I always thought it'd be really cool to go up in like a F-18 or a military jet. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let me get behind the wheel of a NASCAR. That would be sick though. It's funny because the first thought I had was ask a girl to marry me, which is my worst nightmare. But that would definitely make me have adrenaline. Or walking around Seattle. Like walking around Seattle, like alone. That'd be an adrenaline rush. Good night, Potato. Have a great night. Sleep well. And yeah, we should be here tomorrow, hopefully. I've been trying to move the live streams on Saturdays up to like afternoon, but it just keeps working out to be the evening. Like we keep starting around like 7, and I want to try to do like a 2 p.m. live stream. There's a lady on YouTube or TikTok, and she's a NASCAR junkie, and she's also visually impaired. And I think NASCAR was definitely involved. I think they paid to fly her out to an event, and she got to go like hands on with a NASCAR, and like got to go hang out in the pit and help change a tire, which is badass. It's really cool. I have no problem with that. Like, I would love to get my hands on a NASCAR, but it was just like clearly like, aren't we a cool company for helping this person with disabilities? Like, it was very inspirational porn type thing. Potato, potato. Hi, Bubba. Biggest fear? Uh, Dying and it meaning nothing. Like, living this life and then dying and have it just not transferred to an afterlife or into reincarnation. What the fuck's the point? Like, I'm not afraid of the actual death. Like, okay, we all do it. It's one of the guaranteed things. But I've lived a pretty crazy life, and to have it just vanish into the void and not, like, affect anything, like, all my memories are just gone, that bothers me. And I guess another part of that would be dying a slow, painful death. Also bothers me. It's like one of my biggest fears. I watched my dad do it. I watched other family members do it, and I'm glad I live in a state where that can be fixed. With a doctor's note and a little medication. See ya. What are y'all's biggest fear? If you asked me 10 years ago, I would have said snakes. And while I'm not the biggest fan of snakes, not my biggest fear. I've held snakes and all that stuff, so I've gotten a little bit over that fear. I want to say the NASCAR lady. I want to say it's like Kayla. Just type in blind NASCAR on YouTube and you'll find it, I'm pretty sure. Hi, Bubba. You know what? Another big fear I have is like losing Oreo. They're all death related. Yeah, I couldn't imagine living life without you, young man. Yeah. What would life be without you, sir? I mean, it'd be a little quieter, but it's not worth it. I get to wake up every morning and hang out with you and give you snuggles and treats. And then I get bit. Yep. You do your little happy dance in the morning. and then we hang out throughout the day, and you get mad at me when I leave to go make food or exercise. Right, Turtle? Exactly. Well, I think if we can get Neuralink figured out, I think that would allow me to drive. Honestly, though, we're getting self-driving cars to the point where even if I could drive, I don't know if I would. I mean, I probably would, but like once we get the self-driving cars trained up enough, it's way safer. Once an AI makes a mistake and it learns how to rectify that mistake, less likely to make the mistake again. I find it crazy that at age 15, 16, you can be given a license. You can get in a car. It's so weird to me because like they argue like, oh, teenagers don't have developed brains. They can't make decisions for themselves. By the way, here's a license. Being lonely when you're old. Yeah. Yeah. That, I definitely understand that. Hi, bud. Hi. Alright, y'all. I think we're going to wrap up for the night. I got to go take a piss. And it's almost 9 o'clock. I also want to go Google some side effects of lamotrigine and see if this shaky twitchiness is part of it. Huge shout out to the mods tonight. Turtle, Barbara, thank you all so much for moderating. This video will be available probably by tomorrow for rewatch. It takes a little bit for YouTube to process it and make it available. I have another video coming out tomorrow. I forgot to upload it today. My bad. And it basically just talks about my neurology appointment. If you've been watching the live streams, you probably already know it. And then I'm going to record a couple more videos about that appointment and get those uploaded, talking about like how the neurologist was super accessible and how they took disability into effect, and they factored in disability and all that good stuff. I always bitch and complain about when they do it wrong, and it'd be nice to make a video about when they do it right and demonstrate what good examples of that. What else? Also, I'm writing a blog post about the neurology appointment and my feelings on it, talking about the changes that I'm making for the rest of my life. So that'll be available on the website whenever I finish it, hopefully by Monday. Zackerts.com. The blog is on the front page. Zackerts.com/contribute has links to our merch, our Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and Amazon wishlist. If you send us a gift off our wish list, we will do an unboxing video showing off what you sent. If it's a snack for Oreo, you get to see him eat it in the video. If you put something on the gift receipt, we'll shout it out as long as it's not political or religious in nature. Feel free to promote yourself, your social media, a small business, a cause you care about. Tell Oreo a joke. I don't know, whatever you want, as long as it's political, as long as it's not political and it's not religious. Or and it's YouTube friendly. I'm about to piss my pants. Later, Orange Zest. Sleep well. Have a good weekend. Let's see. You can also find there's other stuff on the website. I have a page about stuttering and video archives, all that fun stuff. All right. We're gonna try to be live tomorrow, so tune into our Saturday stream. Good night, Turtle. Good night, Barbara. You guys have a great night. Orion, I love you all. Be kind to yourselves and other. And oh, good night, Ryami, if you're still watching. Orion, I love you all. Be kind to yourselves and others. Go learn some cool shit. Make the world a better place. Find moments of happiness when and where you can. Laugh at yourselves, but more importantly, laugh at other people. Builds character. Sweet dreams. Sleep well. Peace out. We love you. See ya.